and welcome to my studio. And today we're going to be doing a beginner tutorial to Piano Man by Billy Joel. Now, I do have an intermediate / advanced tutorial for this song also in the works, but I wanted to do a strictly beginner version because the time signature on this song is super difficult because we're so used to working in 4, and now we get to work in a waltz. This is a 3. So I wanted to make a beginner version so that beginner tappers can also have fun with a 3/4 time signature. So steps-wise, this is pretty basic, but the time signature is what makes it have a little bit of a challenge to it. I hope you have a lot of fun with this. Let's go ahead and get started. So it starts with one of my favorite steps to do a waltz time signature with, stamp, chug, chug. It's just nice and simple, but you're setting the rhythm, you're setting the pattern. Stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug. So you've got 3 sets of stamp, chug, chug. Now, to do stamp, chug, chug, you stamp your foot, the whole foot goes down, and then you scoot forward, lifting and dropping your heel twice. Now, you can leave your other foot on the ground if you want to. You can go stamp, chug, chug, and kind of leaving it as an anchor if you want to, or you don't have to. You can go stamp, chug, chug, and pick it up all the way. Totally fine, whichever one you want to do. I don't know what my inclination is for this piece. I think I pick up my other foot, but I don't know. It's just situational for me. But it's stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug. So 3 sets of stamp, chug, chug. Now work on that for just a second while I remember to take the timing of this song down just a notch. There we go. All right, so I just remembered that this song is a little fast, and for the beginner version of this tutorial, I really wanted to keep it nice and simple so that we can really work well with this time signature. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. So 3 sets of stamp, chug, chug. Ready? 1 and okay, I'm gonna count us in 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and that way you're counted in a way that makes sense, that you're used to hearing, but we're treating it like a triplet measure, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2. Good. One more time. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2. From there, you have pas de bourree. So you go ball change and then a stamp. So you finish off that 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3 with 4, 2, 3. Just a little quick pas de bourree. So let's add that on to the 3 stamp chug chugs. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Good. Now let's do it twice in a row. So we're going to take that whole section and just repeat it because that's what the song does musically, so we're just going to go with that. So 3 sets of stamp, chug, chug, pas de bourree. Then do it again. 3 sets of stamp, chug, chug, pas de bourree. Ready? 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2. So I think the hardest part is after that first pas de bourree, going right back into it. All right, so let's try it one more time, and then we'll try it with music. Ready? 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2. Good. All right, let's try it with music just so that we can get how it's supposed to sound and maybe get reminded of the song because maybe some of us forgot what the song sounds like. It's been a while. The song's like from the 80s, I'm pretty sure. So let's give it a shot. Super long intro, but I'll count you in. It'll be a ready, go. You'll understand. There's your triplet rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ready and go. go. It's because there's only 6 measures before we start. And I didn't want to throw anybody off because we're so used to hearing 5, 6, 7, 8 and then go, right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4 and then go. We're not used to hearing 5, 6 and then go. So I'm going to give you the 4 measures and I'm going to ready and go and 1 and that way everyone's on the same playing field. You know what I mean? All right, let's try it again. This time, just get a little bit more comfortable with how the rhythm's supposed to go. I tried. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ready and go and
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
All right, one more time and then we'll move on to the next section. Just to make sure we got it, let's do it one more time. Also, this cover is phenomenal, and if you're interested in learning more about this cover artist, her information will be down below in the description. I am so glad I found it. She's so talented. Wow. She's playing live on this cover too. Like this isn't, like it's a recording obviously, but it's crazy. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ready and go and
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Okay, so moving on to the next section. If you're ready, if you're not, you can always rewind this video, practice as much as you need. Meet me back here when you are ready. But moving on to the next part, you just did pas de bourree. The first time you did your pas de bourree, we immediately shifted our weight back to the right foot. We're not going to do that this time. That first pas de bourree was back into the stamp chug chug. This one is pas de bourree. Plant your weight into that left foot. Absolutely necessary that you plant your weight into that left foot because the next step is a shuffle and you can't put your weight on that. So you've got shuffle, step, shuffle, step. So this part's a little tricky. The step is not tricky, but it just never stops. The combination of steps never stops, so you kind of just have to keep the momentum going. So it's shuffle, step, step. Then shuffle, step, heel, ball change. So it's 2 shuffle steps, 1, 2, then a shuffle, step, heel, ball change. Then your left foot is free for you to do the whole thing. Shuffle, step, heel, ball change. And it's in 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So shuffle, step, heel, ball change. No break in the rhythm at all. It's just shuffle, step, heel, ball change. Just try to keep it as even as possible. Let's try it on the right. Ready? 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and shuffle, step, Not bad, not bad. Let's try it on the left this time. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and shuffle. Fantastic. Try right and then left. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and shuffle. Not bad. One more time, right and left, and then we'll add it on. It's a complicated section, so like I didn't want to add too much, you know? All right, let's do it. Shuffle, step. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2. just keeping it even, right? All right, so let's try adding it with music. We got this. We'll try to keep the rhythm just a little bit more even, me included, and try to get a little bit more comfortable, all right? It's always nice to be like, now. Ready? Once, twice, or 3 times. I'm pretty sure we did it twice. So we're gonna do it at least one more time. No, I know that was at least twice, but I can't remember if that was 3. Anyway, let's do it one more time, and if this is the 4th time, cool, whatever. If it's not, yay, 3rd time. Just to make sure we got it, and then we'll move on to the next section. Ready? Cool, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do that. If you still need more time to practice, rewind, practice, meet me back here when you're ready. All right, so you just did shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, heel, shuffle. Right away, with no pause between these sections, you're gonna begin step, spank, heel. So it's a drawback, essentially, but you're starting with the step part. So you're gonna go step, spank, heel. So if you've never done a drawback before, that's okay. I have a step tutorial down below in the step tutorials playlist on how to do a drawback. Learn the drawback, come back to this video, easy. I have step tutorials for pretty much every step. If I'm missing one, like, I think of new ones all the time, but like if I'm missing a basic one, let me know and I'll make one, no worries. But I know drawback is on there. I think it's one of my earliest ones, so you get to see like probably the worst sound on a video ever, but like the step is good. You can learn the step. So you're gonna do step, spank, heel 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that 6th one, you have toe, heel, ball, change. So it's 6 sets of step, spank, heel. 6 of those. Count it from the step. 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up, 5 and up, 6 and up. Then you have 7 and up, 8. 7 and 8. Toe, heel, ball, change. So let's try all of that together from the first drawbacks. Ready? 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1 and a 2. Awesome. One more time. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. Cool. From there, you have 3 buffaloes. Step, shuffle, cross. Step, shuffle, cross. Step, shuffle, cross. So it's just 3 kind of slow, nice moderate tempo buffaloes. So right step, left shuffle, jump cross. Again, if you don't know how to do a buffalo, if you've never done one before, step tutorial playlist, search for buffalo. So 3 buffaloes, ready? 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1 and a 2. 3 and a 4. 5 and a 6. Then stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug, pas de bourree. Exactly how we started the piece, we're ending it. So let's add that to the 3 buffaloes, because buffaloes are kind of slow. Gives us a good chance to practice them. Then we go straight into that stamp, chug, chug. Let's see how that works. Ready? 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1 and a 2. 3 and a 4. 5 and a 6. Stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug, stamp, chug, chug, chug. So you have to hold that like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. You have to hold those last 2 notes of each buffalo. Okay, so let's go from the drawbacks into the buffaloes, into the stamp, chug, chug. We got this. Ready? 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1, 2, it'll make more sense with music. That I can promise. You have the drawbacks, buffaloes, back to the beginning. Okay, so counting this is a little difficult, and it's a little something that most of us aren't used to. So instead of doing a walkthrough without music, we're gonna do the walkthrough with music as our 0 time, like the 0th time that we're doing the dance. That makes sense somehow. Then we'll run it the 3 times after that as our running it with music, okay? So really focus on the waltz, focus on the piano underneath the vocals, and we got this. Ready? So this is just our walkthrough. There just happens to be pretty music playing while we do it, okay? To cue you with like, okay, now we go back. Okay, now we go back into this. That kind of stuff. I'm gonna try to use my hands to cue you, but hopefully that went okay. Let's give it a shot. This is the first time for real that we're trying it, so it doesn't count. No pressure, doesn't even have to be good. We're just figuring out how it works, okay? Absolutely no pressure. We got this. this time get a little bit more comfortable with it. Still doesn't have to be perfect, just more comfy. Okay? We got this. I promise. Last time together. What's the rule? If you've been on this channel long enough, you know the rule for the last time we do it together. And it's that you have to have fun. Just make it fun. This is Piano Man. Just get into it. Just sway. Have a good time, okay? You learned a really, really fun and rhythmically difficult piece today. So enjoy it, have fun, and then celebrate after, okay? We got this. I keep saying that because I mean it. So much fun teaching you all. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got choreography tutorials, technique exercises, step tutorials like I mentioned, vlogs, challenges, you name it. It's all free TAP resources for you on this channel. Best way to support this channel is to subscribe. It costs nothing. Just hit that subscribe button. As soon as I have the next milestone of subscribers, I can offer you so much more, and that is so exciting. So getting there. Really, really getting there. Anyway, so subscribe. Don't forget to also hit that thumbs up button because it helps the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, as always, thank you for dancing with me.